Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are guys, we're on a nice bright day on Akua. Now in this part I want to do two things. First part I want to talk about colouring and texturing for the ship, and the second part we're going to go out and do a bit of exploration, see if we can find some of the more hostile POIs. But to start with guys, we're just going to go in here. And I can't actually remember if I've actually unlocked the necessary tools. Now to do the texturing you need the colour tool, which you've always unlocked, and you also need the texture and symbol tool. So we need to unlock those, and so they're actually weapons, but well, not truly weapons, they're actually tools. So if we come in here, if I can find my large constructor, there we are. Come in here and it should be under tools. So you can see I've been making some ammunition in preparation for going out and doing the exploration. I've also made some there, and you can see here we've got the color tool and the texture tool, so we're just going to let them build guys. And this isn't going to be some in-depth advanced tutorial on coloring, texturing. This is just going to give you guys top level overview of the basics. I will put my hand up and say I'm not the world's greatest persons with colors and textures, so be prepared for some odd looks. So we've got the color tool, and just going to make the texture tool. So we're just going to get the texture tool. And what I will say guys is that, well, just equip the texture tool first. This is the texture tool. Yeah, you can see you've got the textures here. There's 2 pages of textures. Some have colors. So if you're going to texture your ship, what you want to do is actually texture it first. Don't colour it, because what often will happen, well, I'll just demonstrate it guys. If I, well, what we're gonna, well, if we can put a bit of texture on here, so oops, no, we need to change the colour. Now the colours are actually primary colours. There's only 1 page of them. It says you can apply to the whole block up here. You've got small and medium. We'll talk about that later on. I think on a bright ship, actually green and blue. Maybe we'll go with a green ship. So when it's on small, it just colours one face. But if I just to show you guys, if I come here and we just, and you see here straight away that if you put the texture on, I actually quite like that texture actually. So maybe we'll just maybe we'll put a little bit underneath here like this. Yeah, it's, I mean, you can go as elaborate as you want. Yeah, so maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we can put something else on this side. So you've got wood and mosaics. And sometimes you just need to experiment, guys. That's the only thing I can say. And what you can do is actually, that might be a bit better actually. So if we put this on this side like that, and maybe across the back. Feel free to criticize me guys. As I say, I'm not the most artistic person on this area. I just put on, and I say this is purely demonstration purposes guys. But maybe we'll just get a little bit of edge, just convert this a bit. And maybe we'll just put that. So there's effectively a fringe round. Well, maybe we'll just do this on this side. Again, I think you can do the whole block, so you could put this here, and then if we do this one here, you'll see it will actually do the whole block. Maybe that's the theme we're going to go for, guys. So I don't want to see, just demonstrate. If I hold this angle here, and of course it will do all the faces that you can't actually see. Yep, I think, and of course we do this one. Yeah, and maybe we'll just put one there like that. Just put that there like that. So you can see texturing is very simple, guys, but at the same time, there's limited ones there. I don't know whether you can actually mod these. Someone will probably tell me if I do. I'd assume that there's a texture library somewhere, and of course, if you want to turn that off, you can actually do it. And of course, what we will do then is we come here. And the best way I've actually found to texture is if we go to medium, right, is if you're going to texture the ship, is texture the whole ship first. Actually, if we do apply to whole block as well, so we're going to make the whole ship green. And this is the way I've always tended to do it, is to do the whole ship first, one primary colour, because it's just, well, it's quicker, to be honest. For some reason you get these bands in there, but I don't think there's much we can do about that. And we're just, well, here, there's that one there we're missing. And of course what we're going to need to do is jump into the ship, get some power, lift off the ground, because if we're going to do the whole ship we might as well do underneath, and we should be able to use the drone to do, you can see on the top here. So again, one of the advantages is if you do this, you can actually see the bits that you've missed, which is meh. I don't know if I aim at myself I'll turn myself green, but yeah. I think that's the cab, so we don't think we can do anything there. Of course, if we come down underneath and come up underneath, you can see most of the ship's already been done. Of course, we can't see through the. So we've done the whole ship's kind of a greenish colour. With some bands there to do with the light. Then of course, what you can do then is we go back, take that off, and go back to small. That will do the individual faces. It means we can now, oops, where's my ship gone? Oh, there it is. And what we could do is just put in here, maybe we'll just, don't want to go overboard, guys. Maybe we'll give the front edge some trim like this. Just and under there, yep, let's just put a blue band down on each side like this. That should make it look good. To say, I don't want to go overboard. Yep. And maybe at the back, actually don't think I'll do the whole back. Let's go up a bit. Maybe we'll do that. See what I was saying, if you do the whole ship the base colour, I mean it's the same way as you'd paint a car or anything. You do the base colour first and then you come back and actually fill in the decaling afterwards. I mean that sticks out a little bit. Now one thing I will say about this ship, I did get a comment about that this ship was quite basic, and that is for a reason, guys, because what I want to do is develop this ship over time and when the time comes to expand it or to add the interplanetary flight, then we'll just build that in, because this is what you need to do sometimes, guys. When you're first starting out, you actually maybe let's give it a bit of a, I don't know, I suppose this will turn the whole cab blue, won't it? Okay, I think that's what we're going to stick with, guys. Yeah, so the idea is that I'm going to build this ship up over time, but there's going to be one very, very big caveat associated with that, guys, is that if you're following the various forums, you will see that they are already talking about oops, why are you drifting sideways? Wait. Yeah, they're already talking about Alpha 8, and Alpha 8 looks very, very interesting because they're actually going to introduce large planets. In fact, based on what they were saying, is they could be 4 times the size they are now in size, and they're also going to create a variable they're also going to create a variable universe. And I think that's going to be really cool, guys. I'm looking forward to that. But the downside is that that could very easily break the save games, which is very incredibly low on ammunition. Could really do with some more ammunition, but I think we'll be okay with this, guys. Just want to also, I think I want to check my FOV. Oh, the FOV is good. Maybe I just need to pull back a little bit and get up a bit of height. And what I want to do is literally go out and explore around here. So I think if we set a waypoint there, and maybe another waypoint there, and then we're going to come up this way. And I think what I want to do is do a loop round here. Maybe we'll have let's have a kind of quick look up over the hill there, because what I want to do is find the hostile points of interest. So we're going to go round here. Not that I want to take them out, I just want to find out where they are and see what else is around, guys. There. So we found the Crash Titan over there. That's going to have a mini drone. Yeah, so that's good. That's cool. That's good. I'm just going to... We found an iron deposit. So the Crash Titan will be over here. We've got abandoned factory. That could be useful as a pickup. Got Promethium. Yeah, as I was saying, guys, they are, let's drop down behind the things, they are talking about Alpha 8, and the fact that they're going to introduce larger planets means there's a very real chance that the save games will break with the update. Oh, go away. Okay. If that does, what I'm going to do, I'm already thinking ahead on that, guys, is if that actually happens, what I will do is, well, start a new series, but what planet will depend on there. So that's the edge, so we don't want to go any closer to that. Okay, let's just fly to this new marker, and as I say, what I want to do is quite literally see what's going on around here. So we're flying there, we spotted there, that's the abandoned factory. So let's keep going this way, guys. And I would love to go all the way around the planet, actually. So, I mean, we'll probably have to take these flags away. So we're not seeing much around here. Kind of just drop down a little bit, because of course we've still got a spider to kill. Okay. So this is very much a reconnaissance civil hub. Okay, and it's got blooming drones attached to it. Great. Okay, let's go sneak into first person. Let's go there. I actually quite like the green, it's almost relaxing. Okay, range is 308. I don't want to fly over those gaps there. I think I'd like to come in this way. Not that we should have a problem taking a drone out. Gotcha. Right, we should be able to get in and grab that, but there's going to be a troop ship coming in, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the neck, because I'd like to visit that civil hub, but anyway. Wait, where's he gone? Wait, is he gone? F5. Is he rendered already? Oh, that's a fiddle. Wow. That's a little bit of a fiddle there, guys. Okay. He virtually disappeared into thin air. Am I going to visit the civil hub? The trouble is, there's a troop. It says the troop strip's been dispatched. That could be a problem. I really need, because I don't actually know. Right, we've got some residences. Okay, where's the residences? They're over there. Actually, we might be able to sneak in on these residences and get some kit. That should be far enough away so that if the troop ship comes in, it shouldn't give us any problems. Okay, so we've found more residences over here. Okay. I was about to say this is my first residence on the planet, but of course it's not, because this is the Akua series. I have yet to find a residence on the Omicron series. I think what we could do is just could we drop down in that compound? That'd be really cool if we could drop down in that compound. It means we'll be relatively protected. Okay. Hello, handsome. Of course, we need a decent gun. What on earth is that? I don't recall seeing that before. Okay. Of course, we're going to get some tanks. What I do need is plastic, because I wanted to make some fuel for my T2 drill, and I actually have a plastic, and the only other option is for me to go and harvest corn dogs. So, but I've got to have a multi-tool. What would be a collection section without actually leave, take with me. I've got my jetpack on. Yeah, okay. Let's turn the fuel off. There's no point wasting the fuel. Okay. Hopefully we'll gamble on the troop ship not arriving. Okay, let's just. And if I don't get plastic, a drill charge would be very, very useful. I mean, I could go and sell stuff in the trading station. Maybe we'll do that as well. That could be an option, guys. So let's just get in here. Hello. What we got here? There's a residence. We should be able to get some food here and some medical supplies. Actually, better eat that. I didn't realise my food was getting a bit low. And we got a little bit of antidotes. Just check the bed. Now you've got a desk. That's okay. Hello, your little pink jumper suit with red trim. Different. So here we go. And we got some. Obviously, these guys suffer from food poisoning a lot. And maybe it's not such a good idea to collect the food. I actually like the way they walk. Actually, look, they look as though they're slightly constipated. Shouldn't make jokes, guys. Okay, just get in here, and we'll get that there. Yep, that's going to be useful. Well, certainly, a large med kit. We're certainly going to. And we've still got only one drill mining charge. Okay. Anything? No. Okay. The way, please. And I think we'll eat the waffles. Get the food back up to 100%. And we got another antidote and another large medkit. That's pretty good, actually, guys. I'm not going to complain with that. And we've actually got, for once, we've actually got a bedside cabinet, and we've got a mobility boost. Well, that's good. Now, where did I put my ship? Right, I'm just gonna jump back into the ship, power on, take off, and as far as we don't know whether a troop ship's actually approached the civil hub yet. I mean, sometimes we're going to skyte it out, guys, actually. And what I could do is, oops, because of course I got my kit here, and I actually put a fridge on my ship, if I can actually find it. I'm sure I put a fridge on here, yes. So we can put that in there so it won't spoil, which is really, really cool. But what I would recommend, guys, is if you're going out and about and yeah, there's something coming in over there. Is that another drone? That's probably another drone coming in. So I'm just going to go to first person. gonna wait. Is that a drone or the troop ship? Cannon drone, okay. Don't disappear this time, please. Yes, he's staying. Good, good. See, once you've got a small vessel, guys, you can effectively farm the drones. You can just come back up here and you can get some good loot off them. Sometimes you get absolute rubbish, like this time. Okay, we've got a couple of power cells, that's okay. Also, recently they did a, was it 7.6 release? Oops. And the 7.6 release, they've actually changed the combat. And the way they actually said it is they've changed it to make it more interesting. Now, I'm not too sure what the definition of more interesting. I think we're gonna just get in here, guys, and see what we can actually get. I think we can see, this is a nice thing about the small vessel. Yeah, so I think they've said that they've actually made the combat for the ship stronger, but at the same time, that was certainly going to grab that. And of course, we're going to get some stuff in here. Got a nice big advanced constructor here. I think this is the advanced constructor. Yeah, that's going to be useful because it means I can you can avoid actually getting things. But what I want is plastic. Yes, that's going to be good. It's kind of a bit of a contradiction, actually, guys, if you think about it. We're living in a world now which is being strangled by all the plastic production that's happened. And I'm playing a game where I'm actually looking for plastic. But mind you, we've got plenty of biofuel, so that's what I'm looking for. Drill charges. So, okay. Got some med kits over there. Got some dwellings over here. So we can have a quick shifters in here. Oops, there's a drone coming in. Something getting close. I can't afford to hang around. We need to be in the air. We don't want to be caught on the ground. So back in the ship. Okay, maybe this isn't such a good idea. Because that could be a troop ship. Oh, it's the drone. Okay. Anyway, I think that's enough for this, guys, because the purpose of this part is to do exploration. We can always come back there and just see where we are now. So that's the damaged drone. We got the residences there. I think if we head for the copper deposit here, and we'll see if we can do a complete circuit of the planet. Okay, going backwards. For some reason, okay, let's fly towards the copper deposit, over the top of the residences. Actually, we can go this way. Kind of zigzag a little bit. Because of course I flew out towards the copper deposits with my hovercraft. So I'm just going to drop down a little bit. I'm just going to keep flowing, flying, not flowing. Okay. Let's have a quick look. I think if we fly out to about here, I mean, I'll tidy all these, any ones that I miss, I will tidy up as we go. Right, we'll just fly up this way, guys. That looks like something on the horizon there, so that actually looks like something there. Is that? Yep. So we found a comm center, 2 comm centers. Wow. Okay. Back off, back off, back off. Maybe we're going to fly around them, because we don't want to engage them just at the moment in one-on-one. I just want, in this part, I just want to scout the territory out. This is what you need to do, guys. It's going to be fantastic if their planets are 4 times larger. I know it's going to take a little bit longer to get out into space, but I mean, you imagine the points of interest and exploring that and actually getting out in there. It's also getting dark, so. And what we're going to have to do is put the helmet on. That's horrible. Okay, we're just going to. And now we're on the edge, so the margin. I'd love it if they could get rid of this as well. Right, we're just going to ease through. You've got to be a bit careful here, guys, because as you can see, there's something. I think that's another part of MS Titan. Let's just check. Is that actually on the map? No. Okay. So we only got one comm center. We know there's another one around here because we didn't get close enough to the next one to actually get it on the radar. We're going to ease into this. Just because invariably there's normally a... Yeah, there's the drone. Okay, let's just drop down. Maybe we can farm another drone. Okay, get the first person. I mean, it's in the dark, so it's going to be a bit tricky. But there's a rocket drone. Okay. So we can farm another drone. Just going to sidle up to this. So I'm not going to try and loot the MS Titan just yet. Nearly fell off the top. This has got a nice wide top. I actually like this ship. This wide top. This makes this a lot easier and it reduces the risk. Oh, look at that. Power cells. Again, I think they've changed the reward inventory for this. Okay, let's just get to green because I'm sure I saw something over here as well. We got MS Titan. I'm sure I saw something tucked in over there, guys. You can just see it behind the trees there. Okay, there, see it? So we'll just sidle up to this. Oh, this looks like it might be a bit dodgy, guys, so we may... That's another comm center. Okay. So there's 3 comm centers on this planet. Certainly getting a lot more on here. Oh, this could be bad news, guys. There's something over there. It looks like there's a village over there. Silicon deposits. Okay, let's... There's another drone coming out towards us. Let's back off and drop down. Okay, we'll just leave that drone alone. That could be the drone base. Okay, let's sidle around here. That's a bit unfortunate having the village right next to a drone base. Okay. Drop down. We're right on the edge of the map. Let's see where we are. So we're there. Our base is right over here. Okay. That's the comm center we've seen. So let's sidle along the edge here. Iron deposit, drone base. Okay. Through. We should be out of range. Right, we discovered the village. Let me just turn round. We got village there. And let me just turn around here, guys. Level off. And just want to check the damage. Wow, 88% light, but that's just the light marker. So that's the drone base. We've got the village there. There's something over there, but that's very close to that comm center. Right, we strafe this way. And there's a good chance that the village is going to be in range of the drone base. Wow, that's going to be interesting. Right, so the village is there, drone base is there. Got a crash MS Titan mid part there. I'm interested to see what's just past the... What's So there's a drone there. We don't want to tangle with the drone. What is that? Right, we got, is that crashed MS Titan? So we got crashed there. That's the comm center. Got village. Wow, all the real hostiles are all grouped together. This could be fun, guys. This could be fun. Anyway, we're gonna sidle back towards. That's MS Titan Part 1. Okay. I suppose we could risk losing the reload. Looks like the drone could be. Looks like the drone's actually trapped in MS Titan. Okay. We should be able to sneak in there, loot that, and get away, guys. Okay. Move an inch in a little bit closer. This is quite an interesting. What the heck is that? Okay. We're going to check that out actually, because we're on night, aren't we? Okay, let's get rid of that so I can actually see what I'm doing. We're actually on the night. Ah, yes, that's a good haul. Okay, well, let me just. Don't want that. PDA Huntsman, not afraid of the dark. Activate that mission. Right. I think that's a raptor actually, sorry guys. Wait, let's get back here. Well, let's get back to the base. Right. Where we'll clear up all these markers so I can actually see what's going on. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna get back to the base and do a little bit of healing up and Promethium. That wasn't a bad trip round actually, guys. So we're just gonna drop down, level off up a bit so we got some oversight. Down a bit, because we should now be able to get a really nice landing on here. Okay. In a bit. There we are. The pool of light tells me I'm over the base. And whoops. Famous last words. Okay, the pool of light tells, so we a bit further forward. I suppose you could say having an auto docker would be cool on this game, but never mind. Right, just switch the light on so we can actually see what we're doing, and we should be able to come here. Okay. Oh, it's here. Yeah, the cockpits. Right, Gatling gun. Obviously, it took a little while to wake up. It must have been on a lunch break or something. Let's just have a quick look. Devices. It says this light. Oh, it's probably one of the side lights then. Oh, it looks like we lost a block from the center. Okay. We must have lost a side block. Okay. Oops. Okay. So it was a side swipe that actually did the damage. Oh, we can soon fix that. That's why I brought these blocks along with me. And we should be able to. Sometimes it actually pays to use the block. Just use the drone, because sometimes with the drone you can actually get right down low. Sometimes, famous last words. Yeah. See, with the drone you can actually get right underneath like that and put the block in Of course we can, I can't remember what the texture was. It was that one, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, whole block. Yeah, so we've got to keep our ship nice and neat, up to scratch, guys. Blue, whole block. And let's say we'll just whiz around. We were actually attacked from this side, weren't we? So, because we were flying, so maybe it's. I think maybe we lost some of the side lights, didn't we? That's what's actually happened. Okay. Not a problem. As long as our main lights are working, that'd be okay. Probably on the back here, might could have been. Nope. Okay. Maybe this one. Nope. Yeah, we've lost additional lights. Okay, never mind. That's good enough. Of course, what we need to do now is unload our thing. So where's the large constructor? We can put all our zirconium, magnesium, cobalt there. Certainly want the plastic. Although we don't really need it so much now because we've got the drill charges, plant fibres, plates, this can copper ingots, and what I'm going to do is drop. I don't want to waste that large thing, so I think what we can do is just I'll put the multi-tool in. That's the personal one, isn't it? Okay, let's take that out. Take the stone dust out. Got no idea why I've got stone dust in. Let's take the multi-tool out. I think that's going to be okay. We'll keep the medical stuff in here and the first aid kit. And where's the cargo box? Cargo box 3. I think this is where we can keep. Well, that could go in there. We'll put this in here. We don't need the rocket launcher missile. Yeah, we don't have a rocket launcher at the moment, so that can go there. And I think that can go in the food processor. Well, that can go in there because we don't need the large fuel capability at the moment. And we can put the stone dust and that in here. Right, guys, one last thing to look at before I wind this part up. And I don't want it to be too long. Well, a couple of things to do. First thing I want to do is check my plants because they weren't growing very well. Okay, we've got some. No, these are still growing. These are still growing. Okay. Yeah. Because what I'd actually done is I'd actually turned the growing light off by accident when I was messing about with things. And what was the last thing I want to do? I've forgotten what I wanted to do. Trying to think, guys. There was something else I wanted to do. Well, we can eat that because we need food. And we can take the helmet off because we don't need oxygen. We're not using night vision. And it's gone completely out of my head, guys. I can't remember what I wanted to do. And it just flashed into my mind that I wanted to do it before I winded this part up. Anyway, I'm sure it's going to come back to me. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Next parts, well, I think we will carry on our exploration of the planet. Maybe we do a bit more surface gathering in daylight because I do need some more corn in order to get the plastic up and running. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.